Mayor Brandon Johnson continues to welcome DNC delegates from across the country to Chicago.
His week in the national spotlight marked by a speech on the convention floor last night, but also a minor security breach. WGN's Eric Rung explains.
The mayor started off his day with a speech and greet with the delegates from Mississippi, a state he does have some family ties to. He also spoke briefly about that security breach yesterday. Seemingly glowing in the national spotlight, Mayor Brandon Johnson marks day 2 of the DNC, speaking to a small but fired up group of Democrats from Mississippi.
I can't express how overjoyed I am to be in this moment.
A moment not only big for Democrats, but for the first-term mayor, who spoke to a much larger audience last night from the convention floor.
Welcome to the greatest city in the world, Chicago.
His message was one of moving forward and asking people not to miss an opportunity to make history by electing the first woman president of the United States.
It will take someone with toughness to stand up for us. And let me tell you, America, Kamala's got it.
He also knows it's not just the action on the convention floor the world will be tuning in to see.
The world is watching.
Thousands of demonstrators have descended on the city, and Chicago's reputation, warranted or not, for violence will be scrutinized.
As I was walking in, we had some national journalists who were chatting with me and sort of said, hey, what is the sign of Johnson's success this week? And my answer was, let's watch the protests, because that's really where his world has to be.
Protesters did get through one of the outer perimeter barricades, but police quickly moved in, made several arrests, and replaced the fencing, and this morning reinforced it. I asked the mayor about that and how police handled it.
We certainly are not reflecting what everyone ostensibly were afraid of. It's not happening. You have peaceful protests, their voices are being heard, and you have a vibrant convention. That's what I promised, and that's what we're delivering.
That was as close as the mayor got to answering my question directly, and he didn't take any follow-ups. Still, Democrats will use the convention to boost support heading into November, while Johnson will surely try and use it to raise his stature here at home and on the national level.
Kamala Harris, she's got us. Together we can build a better, brighter future. And there's no better place to start that than right here in the greatest freaking city in the world, the city of Chicago. God bless you all. Thank you.
While this was the mayor's first stop today, it will certainly not be his last. He has events planned across the city all day long. We're downtown. I'm Eric Rung, WGN News.